Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It is time for another edition of Ask the Sheriff. Here he is, the man of the hour, Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson. It is so good to see you again, Sheriff. How are you?
Are you kidding me? I'm doing great. Welcome, everybody. Thank you.
Yes, we are so glad you're here. Okay, so Sheriff, it is that time of year. Folks are hitting the water, taking a dip, boating, you name it. So what are some of the common mistakes that people make when boating or swimming in the lake?
All right, well, first of all, fun fact.
Yeah.
I started my career at 18 years old on the Marine Division for 2 years before I got hired full-time. So
wow.
I have a special place when it comes to boater safety, Marine Division. So this is where I come from. And what people need to realize is have fun, be safe, and have fun. In that order. And there's a lot of cool things you can do, and we have some training coming up. But the key is boats are unforgiving.
Yeah.
They don't have all the safety restraints that we have in cars. They can't take an impact, so you want to be aware. The driver has to be on a 360 swivel.
Okay, Sheriff, so give us some key safety tips for boaters this summer.
So obviously it's a time for enjoyment, and people, they like to drink, and you know, you got to understand your limitations. You still can't drive and operate a boat or a watercraft under the influence. But we know people are going to have a good time. So you got to hold each other accountable. And the fact that the rules of the lake are different than the rules of the road. For instance, you don't go clockwise. You go counterclockwise when it comes to a lake. And most people don't know that.
Wow.
They don't know what the starboard light is for and the port light is for, the stern light. You know, it's red for a reason. So when you see it, to stop. The boat that you're seeing has the green light. So all those motor safety rules, it allows safe lakes, and people need to be aware of it. You can't just buy a boat and hit the lake without doing some research. You gotta know what you're doing.
Great tips for boaters. Okay, so what about those people looking to take a dip in one of our Great Lakes?
Yeah, you know, this applies to all the Tri-Cities, and there's beautiful lakes and rivers everywhere. Just know your skills and ability as well, especially if you're not a strong swimmer. It's okay to wear a life jacket. You don't let your pride overtake you. And if for some reason you have somebody that is maybe a little bit tipsy and they jump in the water, you got to really watch them, because alcohol can affect your depth perception and your ability. And so we've had people jump off boats that think they're going up, but they're actually going down, and it costs them their life. So just be aware of your surroundings and have fun. And also, as I said, you can educate yourself, because we have classes coming up, and you want to know the rules. But you know, every situation is different. And when it comes to enjoyment, I always say, as I just told you, have fun, be safe, and have fun.
Okay, speaking of having fun and enjoyment, Sheriff, viewers want to know, do you have a boat, and will we ever spot you out and about on the Great Lakes in your boat?
I do not have a boat yet, but I am always on someone's boat. Like tonight, I will be on a boat. So I'm very comfortable. I love boats. If I have my dream boat, you want to know what it is?
What is it?
It's a tri-tune double-decker pontoon. That is my dream boat, because it can go in any body of water, because I'm not going to go way out there in the ocean or way out there in the Great Lakes. But I like to tool around. I like the tri-tunes because they are super stable, and I love the double-decker. I've always loved those, where you can go hang out on top and hang out in the sun, go believe so. That is my ultimate boat, a double-decker tri-tune.
Okay, so if we see one of those out and about, guys, it could be the Sheriff living out his dream, living the life. Sheriff, tell us again about the boater safety class that you have coming up.
Oh, yeah. So we still have time to bring you in on June 26th. It's a Saturday from 9 to noon at the Lake Fenton High School in Fenton Township. And even if it's Genesee County, I want you to know that we are huge fans of NEM5's crew. So anybody in the other counties, if you're like, I just got to get there, welcome aboard, no pun intended. You can be a part of that class. We have 100 spots. So you can call 810-257-3422, 810-257-3422, and say, I'd like to sign up. It's my gift back to Channel 5 and all of your viewers. And if you want to be here, we'll make space for you. And if we're full, we'll add another class. We did that last year because of COVID. Everybody bought boats. We did 3 classes, over 300 people, and it was crazy. So you're going to learn boater safety under the DNR laws. You're going to learn first aid and CPR. So it's a great class taught by all of us, and it will be well worth it. And it doesn't cost a dime.
Well, a big thank you, Sheriff, for doing that for us and for our viewers. And we have to say, so if you don't know all these tips, do not worry. You can head on over and sign up for one of these safety classes. Thank you so much, Sheriff. We appreciate you being here today.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Okay, we're going to see you next week. You have a wonderful weekend.